The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
All right, welcome everybody to Weyburn City Council for Monday, March 23rd. Not a big agenda ahead of us tonight, but we still have some business to take care of, so I think we will get going. First out of the gate, I will look for a motion to approve the minutes from the March 9th meetings, please.
Your Worship, I'll make a motion that the minutes from the regular council meeting and the strategic planning and priorities meeting held March 9th, 2026 be approved.
Your Worship, I would second that motion.
Thank you. Any errors or omissions, changes to the minutes as presented? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you very much. On to the agenda. Any additions to the agenda as presented? Council? Administration?
Yeah, thanks, Your Worship. No additions tonight.
All right, thank you. All right, before we go too far, we've got a couple of folks that we want to introduce tonight. First off, our youth mayor, Harper Williams, is here. Harper, thanks for joining us as always. We value that very much, and I understand there's a bit of a announcement later on in inquiries and announcements, so I'm excited for that. Also want to welcome Officer Landon Sieferling here. Landon is one of our new recruits to the Weyburn Police Service, and from what I understand, top of the class, the best marks ever in the history of Police College, so I think that's fantastic. So thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, let's keep going. Public hearings and notices. There are none. Delegations, proclamations, petitions, there are none. Reports of standing committees. As always, this is an opportunity for councillors who sit on committees related to City Council. If you have some you'd like to make, Councillor Silasky.
Sure, thank you, Your Worship. The Arts Council held a successful AGM last week. They are currently looking for more board members and volunteers if anybody's interested. And the James Weir People's Choice reception will be held on Friday at the Spark Center at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Councillor Morissette.
Thank you, Your Worship. Also, just a quick update from the library. The Weyburn Public Library held their annual general meeting this past week as well. Not too many changes. We have lots of really great board members. I have to say a huge thank you to them. They've elected me chair once again, so if anybody has any questions or thoughts or concerns about the library, they can definitely pass them my way. And watch out for some really great fundraisers coming up.
Right on. Thank you. Anybody else? All right, let's keep going. We have two items on the consent agenda. If I could get a motion to get those on the floor, please.
Your Worship, I move that the following items on the consent agenda be approved: the Building Department report for February and the Cash Activity report also for February.
Thank you. Seconder?
I'll second that, Your Worship.
Thanks. Anything we need pulled off of that before we pass it? No, hearing none, then I'll call the question. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you very much. No motions tonight, no introduction of bylaws. We have a bit of unfinished business to take care of, and that is the extended completion of the assessment role, and we'll look to the city manager for that report, please.
Yeah, thanks, Your Worship. So Saskatchewan Assessment Management Agency, so SAMA, has not yet provided the 2026 assessment role for the City of Weyburn. Without this information, the review process required to prepare the 2026 tax notices will extend beyond the April 1st, 2026 deadline. As per the Cities Act, within Section 147, Part 2, the assessment roll must be prepared not later than April 1st. An extension to May 31st, 2026 is requested to allow sufficient time to verify the data, ensure accuracy, and apply the 2026 mill rates before issuing the notices. So on our March 9th, 2026 meeting, first reading was given to bylaw 2026-3513 to extend the date of completion of the assessment roll. Recommendation from administration is that administration recommends council give second and third reading to bylaw 2026-3513 to extend the date of completion of the assessment roll.
Thank you. All right, let's get a motion to get second reading, please.
Your worship, I would move that council give second reading to bylaw 2026-3513, being a bylaw to extend completion of assessment roll.
Thank you. And a seconder?
I'll second that, Your worship.
Thank you. So any questions? We did first reading last meeting. Any questions coming out of this, council? Any feedback from the public in the interim?
No feedback was received, as we've received questions in the past, mostly from Councillor Janke. This is a normal process that we see happen this way. It is within the Cities Act that April 1st. We have not met that deadline for many years, and we've brought this back almost every year for that, but no questions or concerns that way.
Very good. Thank you. If there's nothing else then, we'll call the question. All in favor? That's carried unanimously. Thank you. And then we'll look for third.
Your worship, I would move that council gives third reading and pass bylaw 2026-3513, being a bylaw to extend completion of assessment roll.
I'll second that, Your worship.
Thank you. And one last opportunity then. Questions on this? You have no questions, Councillor Janke? I think you do.
I asked my question and got a great answer to it last meeting. I don't have anything else to ask.
Very good. Then I'll call the question. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you very much. We have a new business item up next. This is, I have declared a conflict with this item, so I'm going to step out. Councillor Corrigan is the deputy mayor, so he will carry us through this item. Thank you, Councillor Corrigan. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Your worship. We would call upon Director Malcolm to make the presentation. Sorry?
Not director.
Oh. Coordinator. Okay. We'll go with that.
Okay. Okay, so a discretionary use development permit application has been received from SaskTel for the construction of a new 35-meter monopole and a small equipment building. This development is meant to replace the existing rooftop antenna, which is on top of the Weyburn General Hospital, as well as improve wireless communication within the area. The new proposed location is the northeast area of the Weyburn Church of Christ property, legally described as Block 76, Lot 1, Plan 66, R28112. The site is currently zoned residential multiple housing, or R3, where communication towers are considered a discretionary use in all zones. And this is just a location of where the tower is going to be. The aerial view as well. Okay, so neighborhood notices. As a discretionary use, neighborhood notices are required to be sent out to all residents within a 75-meter radius of the property, which notifies them of the application and the opportunity to provide their concerns and feedback to council. Public notice packages are being mailed out by SaskTel on behalf of the city to provide detailed information to residents within a 90-meter radius of the proposed site, and with a 30-day window for feedback. The deadline, after the deadline of April 17th, 2026, a more concise package will be presented to the city, which will include any comments received by SaskTel. The zoning bylaw requires that all communication antenna support structures are considered discretionary use in all zones and require development permit approval. The proposal is to install a new 35-meter telecommunication tower to replace the current ones in a separate location, as previously mentioned. It includes a new foundation and a building development. The cell tower meets the requirements of the zoning bylaw for communication technology structures. So, staff recommendation that council accepts this report as information. A report will come back to council with options once the public notice period is over.
Super. Thank you, Coordinator Malcolm. Thought I had given you a promotion there for a second. I could see City Manager Warren panicking there. Do we have any questions at this point? Or yes.
Excellent report, Shara, and I think generally I'm strongly in favor of this, or rather opposed to allowing our residents to lose any service they're getting from the current tower. My question, I understand you might know the answer to this right now, is that It seems to me that SaskTel had requested this at a different location, and there were some resident concerns then. Is this in addition to that, or is this that same tower in a different spot?
I am not privy to that information. I just got the request for this location.
Okay.
Yeah, so Councilor Drake, I think there was a request in 2023 for a tower that was supposed to be in Jubilee Park is where they asked, and they used an alternate location to that. So council did approve that in 2023. Okay. So this is a different tower than that one that we're...
What I'm recalling would be across the street from the hospital, and the concern was that it would be visible from the courthouse.
Yes.
Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? So this will come back to council in the future?
Yeah, so after the deadline of April 31st, which is the deadline for comments, SaskTel will provide us with a more detailed package with any comments they receive, and then we will bring that to council.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
April 17th, sorry.
We will bring Mayor Richards back now.
Thank you, Councillor Corrigan. All right. I'll show up just in time for the work to be done. Next up is inquiries and announcements. I'll start right there with Councillor Sidlowski.
Sure, thank you, Your Worship. We are very pleased to announce that our Weyburn Youth Council, alongside the City of Melville's Youth Council, will be receiving the Top Urban Municipal Initiative Award. This is issued from the Saskatchewan Municipal Awards, and we're very excited about this. We are very proud of our youth council. This recognition belongs to the young people who have helped shape what this program has become. So just a brief little history. I have a couple notes. The first youth representative in council meetings started in 2016. The Weyburn Youth Council became an official program in 2018. The program is from grades 10 to 12 students from the Weyburn Comprehensive School. This year in 2025, we had an increase of interest, so we expanded it to 7 seats, which has been very exciting. We have a very passionate group this year, which is fantastic. It runs from October to June each year, and applications open in September and can be found on our website for anyone interested in joining next year. So we will be, the award will be presented at SUMA on April 14th. We're hoping to have a couple of our youth council representatives down there with us, and we're really looking forward to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Kudos to our youth council. Now, I know you haven't prepared anything, and you're probably going to shake your head if I ask you if you'd like to say anything tonight, Harper. I don't want to put you on the spot, but you're certainly deserving. I do, actually.
Well, no, I do not have anything prepared, but I am very excited to be able to say that I am definitely going to go and be with our amazing advisors, Paige and Kelly, while they go and receive this award for us. I had the privilege to be interviewed for one of their big, I can't quite remember what it was, but they had like I believe.
The awards video.
Yep.
Yes, the awards video. And I had the privilege to be interviewed for that as well, so I'm very excited to see that come to light. But no, I'm very proud of all of the years that I've been in youth council, and I know last year we had some big achievements achieved, and I got to meet a bunch of people from other youth councils, and I think this is a really big step for both Weyburn but also Melville, since it kind of gets the youth council's name out there. So it's a very much of an honor to be able to go and receive this award.
That's awesome. Thank you. I had nothing prepared. Hey, she just nails it like that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you and your peers. It's been a lot of work. I'm so happy for you all. Anybody want to try to follow that one up? Oh, Councillor Bedore.
I won't follow that up, but we have the Weyburn Red Wings getting into their playoff run here Tuesday and Wednesday here at home. Make sure to get off your couches, get out there and support the boys. They, these teams, this is where profit is made in the playoffs here. So they split in Nipawin and get off your couches and go support them. And I think there's some big 50-50s guaranteed as well. So you could spend $20 on a ticket and win $5,000 or $10,000 and have a good rest of the week.
Thank you very much for saying that. Would look then to administration. Oh, yes, Director Cugnett.
Hi, thank you. So we have a very exciting event happening this Sunday, coming up on March 29th. We are hosting our very first annual public water treatment plant tour. So it is going to be open to the public. It's a chance to get a behind-the-scenes look at how the city treats its water and distributes it. There is limited spots, but registration is open. You can find the registration link on the website, on the home page to the right. It's a nice big circle. You just click in there. We do require every participant to register, so if you have a party of multiple people, more than one, please register each individual. So we still do have spots available, but it is filling up quickly. So as soon as it's full, the registration will be closed. So I encourage anyone who has ever been interested in coming out, in taking a look into the water treatment plant, a little more close behind the scenes look, to register and come out.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. Thanks to your team who are putting that together as well. It's a lot of work. So
yeah, thanks.
Thank you for that. Well, that looks like it's it. We have no notice of motion. We'll call it adjourned. Thank you very much.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today